For years, my bathroom looked like a pharmacy. I spent thousands of dollars on digestive enzymes, expensive probiotics, and powders that promised to fix everything. I was desperate. I was always bloated, my energy was permanently at zero, and I had brain fog so bad I couldn't even focus. I was convinced fixing my gut was some impossible mission. I thought I had to give up every food I loved. But what if I told you the entire wellness industry was wrong? What if the biggest change didn't come from some crazy diet, but from a single, simple habit? A change so easy, it feels like a cheat code. But it worked. And it didn't just fix my digestion, it changed my energy, my mood, and my entire life. If you're watching this, you probably get it. You wake up fine, but by the end of the day, you're insanely bloated. You eat a healthy salad and your reward is non-stop gas and cramping. And the fatigue? It's not just I'm a little tired. It's that soul-crushing exhaustion that sleep doesn't even fix. That was my life. I was trapped in a cycle of trying and failing. And let's be honest, it was mostly failing. I tried every diet. I gave up dairy for a month. Nothing. I went all in on a low FODMAP diet, which was so confusing it was impossible to eat anywhere but my own kitchen. I even spent a fortune on a food sensitivity test. That came back with a list of problem foods so long I was basically told to stop eating food. Every time I tried something new, I thought, this is it. This is the one that's going to work. And every single time, I ended up right back where I started. Bloated, frustrated, and feeling like my body was working against me. The wellness world wants you to think gut health is some complex code only they can crack, so you'll buy their expensive stuff. But that's the scam. This all-or-nothing approach just makes you feel like a failure. And get this, the stress from worrying about every single meal can actually mess with your gut and make everything worse. It's an impossible loop. I was at my wit's end, convinced that feeling good was just not going to happen for me. My turning point didn't come from some new expert. It came from being completely fed up. I was tired of the rules, tired of spending money, and tired of fighting my own body. I started to wonder, what if everyone is wrong? What if instead of taking things away, I just needed to add one thing? This one thought sent me down a new research rabbit hole. But this time, I wasn't looking for a magic pill. I was looking for something simple. And I found this insane study from Stanford University that is going to blow your mind. Researchers took a group of people and split them in two for a 10-week experiment. One group was told to eat a high-fiber diet. The other group was told to eat a diet rich in fermented foods. We all know fiber is good for you, right? But the results were shocking. The group that consistently ate fermented foods saw a massive increase in their gut microbiome diversity. And why does that matter? A diverse microbiome is a superpowered microbiome. Think of it like a rainforest, a rich ecosystem working together. Low diversity is linked to all sorts of health problems. But that's not all. The fermented food group also had a huge drop in 19 different inflammatory markers. They were literally calming down their body's inflammation just by eating these foods. One of these, a protein called interleukin-6, is connected to major health issues like rheumatoid arthritis, type 2 diabetes, and even chronic stress. This was the secret I was missing. It wasn't about restriction. It was about addition. It wasn't a lifestyle overhaul. It was one simple, powerful habit. So what was this life-changing habit? Are you ready for this? I started adding one serving of fermented food to my diet every single day. That's it. That was the entire secret. Fermented foods are packed with probiotics, which are live bacteria that help your gut. Think of them as super soldiers for your gut's army. But the Stanford study proved it goes even deeper. Eating foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and kombucha led to that insane increase in microbial diversity and a major drop in inflammation. This is a total game changer, because chronic inflammation is behind so many modern diseases. The key is consistency. A single bite of kimchi won't fix you overnight, but when you do it day after day, you give these good microbes a chance to build a fortress in your gut. And the craziest part? Research shows your gut microbiome can start to change within just a few days of changing your diet. This isn't a wait 6 months plan. This works fast. Okay, eat more fermented foods sounds simple, and it is. But how do you actually do it? I'm going to give you the cheat codes to get started right now. The key is to find foods you actually like. Here's your starter pack: plain yogurt or kefir. This is level 1, the easiest entry point. Throw a scoop of yogurt or kefir in a smoothie. Just make sure the label says live and active cultures. Sauerkraut or kimchi. This stuff is a legit superfood. You don't need a giant bowl. A single forkful on the side of your eggs, in a salad, or with chicken is all it takes. A little goes a long way. Miso. This is a secret weapon for flavor. Whisk a tiny bit into salad dressings or use it as a glaze on vegetables. You will thank me later. Kombucha. If you're trying to quit soda, drink this instead. It's a fermented tea that comes in a million flavors. Just watch the sugar content on the label. Seriously, start small. 1 tablespoon of sauerkraut with dinner. A small glass of kefir. Consistency is way more important than quantity. Find 1 or 2 things you like and just stick with it. This habit takes almost no time, no money, and no effort. It's one tiny choice you make for yourself each day. After about a week of doing this, the first thing I noticed was less bloating. It wasn't a miracle cure overnight, but that painful pressure finally started to go away. After a month, the change was undeniable. My digestion was just calm. Food wasn't the enemy anymore, but the results went way beyond my gut. My energy didn't just climb, it exploded. That heavy fatigue disappeared, and I had clean energy that lasted all day. It makes perfect sense. When your gut is working right, you actually absorb the nutrients from your food, giving you the fuel you need. My mental clarity went through the roof. The brain fog that followed me everywhere was just gone. And this is real science. The gut-brain axis is a powerful connection, and a healthier gut is directly linked to a better mood and sharper thinking. Maybe the most insane perk was how my immune system felt turbocharged. A huge part of your immune system is in your gut. By supporting my gut, I basically gave my body's defenses a massive upgrade. I stopped being the guy who caught every single cold that went around the office. It felt like a superpower. This one tiny habit created a ripple effect that upgraded my entire life. Now listen, I picked fermented foods because the science was insane and it was easy. But the real lesson here isn't just about kimchi. It's about the power of one consistent habit. Maybe you absolutely hate fermented foods. That's okay. The principle is the same. Pick one of these other simple challenges that have a huge impact. Add a fiber-rich food. Adding foods like beans, berries, or whole grains feeds the good bacteria you already have. Take a brisk 15-minute walk. Exercise is proven to be great for gut motility and can even increase the diversity of your gut bacteria. Drink 1 extra glass of water. It sounds basic, but it's critical for your digestion. The point is to pick one thing. Don't try to change your entire life at once. That's how you fail. Pick one habit. Master it. Make it automatic. Then you can add something else. This is how you make health feel achievable instead of impossible. So here is my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, I want you to choose one simple habit, just one. Maybe it's adding a serving of fermented food. Maybe it's that daily walk. Maybe it's eating one new type of vegetable every day. Whatever you choose, commit to it. And I want you to prove it. Go to the comments below right now and tell me the one habit you are committing to. I'm going to be reading them, and your comment is going to inspire somebody else here. And if this video was helpful and you want more practical ways to level up your life without all the stress, destroy that like button and hit subscribe right now. It helps the channel reach more people who are stuck in that same frustrating cycle I was. For so long, I believed that feeling good was an impossible destination I had to fight like crazy to reach. I thought it meant sacrifice and a cabinet full of expensive pills. I was 100% wrong. True, sustainable health isn't about some radical overnight change. It's about the small, consistent choices you make every single day. It's about nourishing your body, not punishing it. My journey to better gut health, to having insane energy, and to finally feeling good, it didn't start with some huge, dramatic gesture. It started with a single forkful of sauerkraut. It started with one simple habit. And your journey can start today with your simple choice. Thanks for watching.